People in the capital and across the country are feeling angry, terrorized and helpless. They feel the government is failing in its primary duty of protecting the Indian people. With us on the hot seat, the Delhi Chief Minister, Mrs. Sheila Dikshit. Thank you very much, ma'am, for speaking to Headlines today in the midst of this crisis and your attempts to battle it. We've been at hospitals, we've been at the High Court. People very angry at the sheer inability of the government to provide very basic security to the people, ma'am.
No, I must tell you, this is not the normal security. You're battling with terrorism. And terrorism is something which is not predictable, However, there have been lapses, and I'm sure that the government of India, the police department, all put together, will look into that also. This has been the fourth or fifth such tragedy in Delhi. And to happen outside the High Court at a time when the maximum number of people are trying to get into the court. So the timing by the terrorists was chosen according to what they thought they could put fear. But I can only request everybody that this is a menace which we have to face squarely, and we need the people's cooperation in this also, vigilance in this also. And every time a terrorist attack takes place, something is learnt. But I'm sure you will agree with me, Kavalji, and I'm sure the people will also agree with me, that terrorism is not an ordinary law and order situation. It's a situation which just pops up.
But ma'am, you're saying every time a terror attack happens, something is learned. The problem seems to be we're not learning our lessons. The terrorists came on the 25th of May. There was a preparatory attack. Everybody dismissed that as a non-attack. This is not something that needs to be taken seriously. It turned out they did their recce. They saw where to strike. Wednesday is the day PILs are heard in the courts. All the petitioners are standing in front of gate number 5. They did their homework. They came back. They struck with greater vengeance. We didn't do any homework.
No.
And we were slapped once and we were slapped again.
No, I don't know whether the same people have come back. That's something that only time will tell. And so to connect this with that one, yes, that was a warning, and that should have woken all the agencies involved in that area, woken them up. But I must admit to you that sometimes systems in governance are so complicated, and the people dealing with a particular situation are so many that coordination becomes a difficulty. Somebody has an objection, somebody says yes and no. So to come to a consensus when all agencies involved say yes, this is what we want, then things do happen.